If you love me, let me hear you say my name, my name. If you love me, let me hear you, babe. Cause I wonder if you feel the same, same. Or just tell me if you feel the same.
Yellow. Hey, welcome back to another cleaning video. Thank you so much for being here. So first things first, my apology for the echo on the voiceover. I'm in the bathroom with the door closed because we are currently getting the roof done. And so there's just so much banging and knocking and noise that's going on in the background. So if you hear any of that, I apologize. I figured this would be probably the best room so that, you know, it could kind of drown out some of the noise. But happy hump day. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be getting a lot of things done in today's video, so I hope this brings you a ton of cleaning motivation. It has already been like a long week, y'all. Like, oh my goodness. I'll be happy when the week is over. But let's go ahead and jump into the video. I'm going to get these linens changed, and you'll see me actually change Sun's sheet again because I was looking all over for the other pillowcase and I couldn't find it, and it was just going to bother me to put that sheet on with different colored pillowcases. So that's the reason why I ended up changing it again. So let's jump into it.
You don't need to hesitate, oh babe. No, it's never too late. I think we're soulmates. Let's find a way to start again. Oh yeah, cause I wanna work things out. Yeah. I just wanna fall into your arms. Come on and fall in love with me. With me, I can be the one to turn your life around and never let you down. So please, let me hear you say my name, name. Let me hear you say my name, name. Let me hear you say my name. Let me hear you say my name, name. Even though it's dark some days, I know blue skies are coming our way. Yeah, yeah. Everything will be okay, cause no one else can make me feel this way. Yeah, I'm completely satisfied, right, as long as you're by my side. So if you love me, let me hear you say my name, my name. If you love me, let me hear you, babe. I just wanna fall into your arms. Come on and fall in love with me, with me. I can be the one to turn your life around and never let you down. So please, let me hear you say my name, name. Let me hear you say my name, name. Let me hear you say my name. Let me hear you say my name, name. Let me hear you say my
So after I went ahead and got the linens changed, I just wanted to get everything just nice and wiped down and sanitized and dusted off. So that's exactly what I did. I'm gonna go into our bedroom and get our linens changed and then just wipe down like the nightstands and our dressers and things like that. But oh my goodness, y'all. So if you're new here, hey, just like a really quick rundown. We filed a claim, Colorado. So we live in Colorado. And we had a really bad hailstorm June 22nd of last year. Everybody was getting their roof replaced. So like a little bit into, I want to say when it started getting like cold, we decided, I was like, you know what, we should probably have somebody come out and look at the roof. So we got an inspection done and there was definitely hail damage. We actually ended up filing a claim through our insurance company, which is Allstate. And just a heads up, don't ever, Allstate is literally the worst company for insurance, especially home insurance. I do not recommend them at all. But so we ended up filing a claim in November of 2023, and we just now today, they loaded the materials on the roof yesterday, and this morning at 6:45 a.m., they came to the door and they started on the roof. So it has just been a long process and a headache, to be honest, and I'm just so grateful and happy to finally get this done. But let me tell you what happened. So they sent a check, right, for the insurance check, and I've had it since January, from April, okay? And I didn't want to, it's a huge lump sum check. I didn't want to deposit that in, until like, it was about like a week out until I knew, this is going to be the date that we're going to be getting done, because I knew it was going to take a couple days to clear, blah, blah, blah. And plus I didn't want to have, anything could happen. Actually, hubby recently had a couple of, fraud alert things that happened with his banking account. We bank with the same bank. We have a credit union, but so I didn't want to risk anything, just like, you never know what's going to happen. There's so many fraud and all this other stuff that's going on. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give it like a good week before, deposit it, blah, blah, blah. I go to the bank and they're like, we can't deposit this. And I'm like, okay, why? And Allstate wrote the check out to me and our mortgage company. So she was like, unfortunately, because it says your name, they wrote it out to your name and the mortgage company, your mortgage company has to write off, endorse the back of the check. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, well, they're not located in Colorado. And she's like, well, I could talk to my manager, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, yeah, please do. And the manager pretty much confirmed and said the same thing. They have to endorse it. I'm like, just another headache. Another thing that they do. So I was just like, oh my goodness. I drove home from the bank. I contacted our mortgage company, which was like a headache. And so they gave us all this information. We had to send in the contract from our roofing company, the actual, the inspection from Allstate. And we actually hired a public adjuster as well, because Allstate kept denying our claim. So we had to send in the actual, the finalized inspection report, and then I had to fill out all this other information and send the check. So I printed off all the paperwork. I went over to UPS. Y'all, I wanted to overnight it so that it would be quicker. $55 to overnight a check and some paperwork, and then we had to pay for it to come back. So I had to pay for an envelope so that our mortgage company can send the information back. I said, no, I'm not paying that. So I was like, what's the next fastest option? So I paid for I think 2 to 3 day delivery or something like that. I'm just like, oh my goodness. So if you are ever going through that process, they said, I actually contacted our roofing contractor to let him know, because I didn't want to, was freaking out, because I'm like, this is going to get done. And then the gutters actually get done next week. That's another crew that does everything. So I was just freaking out that the check isn't going to come back in time for us to pay, the roofers and everything, the roofing contractor. And I was like, he was a really nice guy, but I called him. He's like, it's no problem. So I guess this is a normal thing that they do. I guess they do that, I don't know, to prevent, for fraud prevention and everything else, which kind of doesn't make any sense, because you have to send, we have to send confirmation back to Allstate that we actually got the roof done. So it's just another headache, but I got that done. And so hopefully I'm just praying that it comes back quickly. And yeah, another good thing, our paint color came back and it was approved. So after all this done, we're going to get the house painted, and I'll definitely show you guys pictures. But yeah, it's just been headache after headache, and I'm super excited to just get all of this done. I know I've mentioned that a couple of times, and just be done with everything. And I got to start looking for a new insurance company, because I definitely, I no longer want to be with Allstate. We've been with them for years, going on 10 years, something like that. And this is the first claim that we had ever filed. And it has been absolute, excuse my hell. It really has been. It's just been so difficult dealing with these people. I have had to contact so many people within the claims department and just like fight for the roof. It's just been a headache, but everything's getting done. So that is a plus. But anyways, let's go ahead and finish off cleaning up the bedroom. So now I am getting these dishes just nice and cleaned, and let me tell y'all what else happened. I'm telling you, it's been an eventful couple of days. So yesterday I was outside doing the mowing the lawn, right, in the morning, and I see out of like the corner of my eye, one of the neighbors was like walking up to me. So I turned the mower off and he's like, hey, he's like, I just wanted to let you know. And this is like, this neighbor moved in like a couple of years ago, and we've never like met them or anything. And he's like, I wanted to let you know that last night or this morning at around like 4:30 in the morning, somebody tried to, well, he said like rob us or something like, or burgle. I don't remember what he said, but I was like, oh my God. I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, they actually rambled through my truck. And he's like, I think that they were trying to like look for some keys. And I was like, oh my goodness. And he was like, yeah, he's like, I just wanted to let you know to, you know, definitely watch your stuff. He's like, I already told like the neighbors that are next to us and the neighbors that are next to him. And he's like, yeah, he's like, it's just been crazy. And I was like, did they take anything? And he was like, no, they didn't take anything, but they definitely rambled through the stuff and they were wearing a ski mask. I was just like, oh my goodness, like, I'm so sorry. And he's like, oh, it's okay. He's like, I just really wanted to let you guys know to just, keep an eye out and watch your stuff. And I was like, yeah, definitely. And so he let me know that he told the neighbors that are next to us and the neighbors that are next to him. And I saw him like throughout the morning. He was actually going to like all the neighbors' house to let everybody know. And so, like he introduced himself and I introduced myself and I was just like, oh my goodness, that's so crazy. And I've just been like super, just like kind of anxious because, so hubby is in Kansas right now for work, and with the roofers, when they came over and dropped everything off, I don't know what they put in front of in our rocks, in the grass, they put like material down there. And I was just scared. They left it there for the next morning. I was just like, oh my God, I already don't sleep well enough. And just like with hubby not being home. And then on top of that, like this material just like chilling outside all throughout the day. And then overnight, I did not sleep like at all. And so, I mean, everything, was fine. Like nobody came and took anything, but it just like, just like heightened my awareness. I was just kind of, just kind of anxious about that, but everything is all good. But that's just like such a bummer. I'm super glad that like, he didn't get hurt or his family or nobody got hurt and nothing was taken. It's just such a bummer now. I mean, not only nowadays, but just like in general, like I just think that's such a horrible thing for people to do. Like everybody is working hard to, make ends meet and have things that they need and they want. And just like for people to come and, you know what I mean? Just like take stuff, thieves and things like that. I do not like that stuff at all. So it's just crazy. That's like the first time I heard anything like that, happen like around us or in our neighborhood. So just super crazy. But anyway, so I got the dishes done here, and then I'm going to go ahead and scrub the sink really well. I don't know what was going on with the sink. There was like a foul odor in the sink for a while. I've like put bleach down there. I've done lemon juice, like squeezed a lemon down there. I've also done vinegar and baking soda, and nothing was really taking away the smell. And when I was scrubbing the sink, like the rubber part that's in the hole, I noticed that there was like, I don't know if it was like old food or what, but I scrubbed that off really well. And I think that was what was making the sink kind of stink. So after I got that nice and scrubbed, I definitely changed out like the sponge and the rag as well. The rag that I keep in the middle, that really, really helps me wash the dishes. I use that center like little console a lot to, help me hold the dishes still. And then the rag just helps it keep it in place. So I do switch the rags out very often as well as the sponges. But after I scrubbed like, that rubber part in the sink and everything, I definitely went ahead and changed out the sponge as well.
What do you want from me? Are you trying to get me back or just bad memories? What do you want from me? You can buy my love with all your treasuries. Oh, you think that you're alright, and you think that you care. Another day, another fight. Paper can't hurt me, but I don't give a damn. I don't have to please no one, and I ain't gonna change, ain't gonna change. Ain't gonna change, ain't gonna change. Look at me.
update on my little man because I know I told y'all what was going on. So he had an appointment with the like eyes and throat, like neck specialist. We set him up an appointment because he was snoring for a while. And so we took him to the doctor. The doctor gave him some medication. He's been on medication like for months now. And then we also have a humidifier in his room that we run every night. Just like heavy breathing and like really breathing throughout his nose a lot. And I'm sorry, his mouth. So like a heavy mouth breather and everything. So she referred us to a specialist. So he had an appointment. She thought that for sure, well, not for sure, but like she was pretty certain that he might have to get his adenoids removed. And so we went and talked, like saw the doctor and everything, and like all is well. He doesn't have to get them removed. I mean, now it could definitely change, you know, later on, but for now, everything is okay. He did say that he does have like, he is like a mouth breather, but it's not something, you know, like, so prevalent that he would have, like he could justify taking out his adenoids now. So he said, you know, definitely just like watch it. If you see that it gets any worse, let me know. We'll check on him again. And he also said to progressively like stop with his medication. So we stopped giving him the Zyrtex and we're just giving him Flonase now. So that's good. Like I was just like really happy with that. But that's another thing that we got done as well. And so this day I went ahead and y'all, I got myself a good workout in. It felt so good. And as you know, as the clothes were getting done. So now I'm going to get these nice and folded up.
It was just a misunderstanding. You waited in the rain for hours, and I couldn't say the right things. No, I checked your number twice, then I went home. But I wanna let you know that, yeah, everything about you makes me smile. I wanna be your best friend, your best friend. I wanna be around you all the time. You don't understand, you don't need to worry. I meant everything I said, you don't have to search no more. Love is all around, so baby, what's your hurry? You don't have to prove us to anyone. You don't need to worry. Go down low, seven. Go down low, honey. Go down low, baby. Go down, seven, give it love, love. Go down low, seven. Go down low, honey. Go down low, baby. Go down, seven, give it love, love, love. And I want you to meet my parents, yeah. Now I'm including you in my whole world. With you, I'm so transparent. You tear down every wall that I built up. Now I wanna let you know that, yeah, everything about you makes me smile. I wanna be your best friend, your best friend. I wanna be around you all the time. You don't understand, you don't need to worry.
So it is the next day and I am showing y'all here. This is where I keep like all of my plant stuff, like my materials and my pots, my nursery pots, my shears, just everything, my plant stakes, all of the things. And as you can see, things were just like kind of thrown in here and there's like dirt everywhere and everything. So I really just wanted to get this nice and cleaned and wiped up and organized. So that is exactly what I'm doing here. On the top, like right little sliding shelf, I just keep our trash bags right there because it's, I mean, it's easy access. It's like right there, our trash cans right here. So yeah, I just wanted to get this, like I said, nice and organized and just like neat and cleaned and wiped down and everything. So that is exactly what we're going to get done.
I meant everything I said, you don't have to search no more. Love is all around, so baby, what's your hurry? You don't have to prove us to anyone. You don't need to worry. Go down low, seven. Go down low, honey.
hot today. Oh my, it is going to be 95. So yesterday it was 85 and it was still really warm. We had a fun day yesterday, y'all. So my mom actually came down to visit and, had a blast with little man. He got a brand new, huge, bubble, gun, shooter thing. So we went out in the backyard and we were shooting that for a while. And then we inflated the pool and we got, we sat in the pool and everything. And he was playing with his toys and just had a really fun time. But today it is 95 and it is super, super hot. I feel so sorry for the background noise, y'all. I feel really, really bad for the roofers. Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine. They were all covered up and everything. I actually went and I got them, we had some Gatorades and some Cokes and some waters and things. I put a bunch of those in a bag and I handed it to one of the guys and he was like, thank you. I was like, yeah, absolutely. I can't even, that is such a tough job. I can't even imagine doing that in the scorching weather. I mean, all the weather pretty much, but still when it's super, super hot, that's such a labor intensive job. And I just honestly, I feel kind of bad, but anyway, so I'm just getting this stuff, like I said, organized. I put all of my ceramic pots in, together, stack those up. And then I got all of the nursery pots, in one area. And then I put all of my plant clips in one area. And then I got all my stakes in one area. And then I have a little container where I keep rope and my shears, scissors, and just all of the things. So this just felt really, really good to get this nice and organized. I'm gonna show y'all how it looked afterwards. I also got my little propagation glasses. I got those nice and lined up and organized as well.
Hold your breath, all the moves we're making. Scared to death, and the ground is shaking. Oh boy, you got me really good. This time, it's up to you. Treat me like you should. Music's something you were born. Now I'm looking everywhere for you. 'Cause I need another dance, I need another chance. I'm waiting for a sign. Waiting for a sign. Not okay, leaving me like this. You let it slip away, and later on we kiss. Oh boy, you got me really good. This time, don't you realize I see right through your disguise? Music's something you were gone. I was hoping for another dawn. Now I'm looking everywhere for you. 'Cause I need another dance, I need another chance. Waiting for.
The dirt vacuumed up that was on the floor, and I'm just showing y'all here. This is what the cabinet looks like now. Everything is just in its place and placed in its place and organized, and I know where everything is. I can just grab the clips when I need a clip or a nursery pot and it's in one area, or a propagation glass, and then I have my saucers and then my little container that has all of my tools and everything. So I was happy to get this nice and clean and organized. And now I'm going to go ahead and tackle the pantry. This pantry isn't the biggest at all. It's like a small little closet, but it is what we have and I definitely work with it. But I wanted to get this nice and organized as well. So whenever we do like a Sam's run, I really try to condense things down and just keep them, you know, just organized and cleaned and everything. So I had some of this leftover flour just in a bag. And so I went ahead and filled up the flour container. And then I also filled up like the oils. I had a couple of containers of vegetable oil and then olive oil. So I filled up the little containers or the glass containers that I have next to the oven. But I was also going through and kind of like making sure things weren't expired as well. This is just like the perfect opportunity to do this. And you will see right here, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. So that bottle that I just moved was olive oil. This juice has been in here forever. I even forgot that the juice was in here, but it was still good. But this olive oil bottle right here, it doesn't have a cap, y'all. I was like, what is this doing in here? So I did end up actually throwing that away because with all the dust and everything, I was like, no. I hate wasting things, but also like it has been down here for a minute. And so you can imagine without a cap on it, there's just like dust particles and everything else that, you know, got in the bottle. So unfortunately, I did end up throwing the rest of that olive oil out. I mean, if you look, there wasn't that much, you know, left in there. So, but yeah, I don't know what the heck happened to the cap. But anyways, let's go ahead. I'm going to get this pantry as organized as possible. And it looked good afterwards. So I was happy with this as well.
Waiting for a sign. Waiting for a sign. Just waiting for a
Eventually, I really want to get these wire racks out and replace this with like some nice wooden shelves. I think that will just look so nice. But in the meantime, like I said, I work with what we have and it's perfectly fine. I'm grateful for what I have. So I love these Lazy Susan, y'all. Lazy Susans. I got the plastic ones, the white ones from Burlington. I think they were like $5 a piece or something for the bigger ones, and then the smaller ones were like $3, something like that. But this wooden one right here that I just turned, y'all, that one is like dear to my heart. This one right here, this actually is so I can't think of the word, but the actual professional term, it's just escaping my mind right now. But the gentleman that did my prosthetics, ever since like I have lived in Colorado pretty much for like 20 years. He actually made that for me as a wedding gift when we got married. And y'all, like gifts like that to me are just so meaningful. And I would much rather have like a homemade gift versus like, you know, something that is bought off the shelves. Like I absolutely love that little Lazy Susan. It means a lot to me. And it's like super nice. Like he did carpentry work on the side. And so he was just like really good at it. And he retired. I actually miss him a lot. But yeah, I went to him for like 20 years, like ever since I had moved to Colorado. He was like the first professional that I went to get my prosthetics made and everything. So I love that little Lazy Susan. But anyway, so I'm just getting, like I try to put like things like kind of organized in like, like so like the Lazy Susans have like the cans and everything. And then like the box stuff I put like on one shelf, and then like the chips and everything and bagged type stuff I try to put on another shelf. And then the top shelf always has like the cereal containers and the cereal, and then the flour and sugar and everything. And so, everything is just nice and neat and organized, which I absolutely love. So the remaining bag that I had, I always keep a huge bag of baking soda and vinegar, y'all. Like baking soda and vinegar, definitely get it from Sam's and Costco. It is totally worth it. You get way more for your money. So this little container up here is what I keep our little baking soda in to like clean the mattresses, and like pillows and things like that. So I just went ahead and filled that up with the remaining baking soda, and the new one, I put the little like scooper in the new one as well. So on the bottom, the very bottom shelf here, I keep like the things that are just like too heavy to put on the shelves. But this is what everything was looking like. We definitely do need to go grocery shopping again. But in the meantime, it's just nice and neat and organized, and everything is in its place, and happy with that. So now I am back upstairs, and I'm going to get the hallway and the stairs nice and vacuumed.
I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, can I be the one that you need? Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. I can't be the one that you need. Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. Can I be the one that you need? I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, can I be the one that you need? Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. I can't be the one that you need. Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. Can I be the one that you need?
I just wanna make you mine, 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 mine. wanna make you mine. Mine, mine, mine. Mine. Mine, mine, mine. I just wanna make you mine. Mine, mine, mine. Mine. Mine, mine, mine. I just wanna make you mine. I just wanna make you. I just wanna make you. I just wanna make you. Mine. Mine, mine, mine. Mine. Mine, mine, mine. I just wanna make you mine. Mine, mine, mine. I just wanna make you. I just wanna make you. Mine, yeah, mine, mine, yeah. Mine, yeah, mine, mine, yeah. I just wanna make you mine, yeah, mine, mine, yeah. I just wanna make you. I just wanna make you.
I just wiped the top of this dresser with some Dawn Power Spray because I didn't feel like going downstairs and getting the pine saw, but I got all of the clothes put up and everything is just nice, cleaned, organized, reset, and I am definitely happy with this. Thank you all so much for being here. I will definitely see you soon. Bye.